Alright, what's up guys? Today we're going to talk about the console versus the PC war, and I just think it'd be funny to talk about this since it's 2018 and times are supposedly changing. So the first thing I want to mention is that I'm a PC user, so I'm very biased. This is probably going to be the most biased video you've seen. Not really, it's just more things happen on PC. And so we're going to start off with, I grew up on a Xbox, the first Xbox, the Xbox 360, and I played on ones. I played PS3s growing up, never owned one, and I own a PS4 now as of like 2 weeks ago or whatever, and I got it for a really good price. So I just thought I would invest into it because sometimes I don't want to be in a chair with my keyboard and mouse. Sometimes I want to be laying in bed and playing games, and I honestly think that's one of the real benefits of the consoles is you can kind of like, you have a lot of leeway where you can play, but if you're on a computer, you're usually at a desk, at a table, keyboard and mouse, and you're playing. The thing that I really don't like about consoles is kind of like how the lag and like how it's easier to hack and shit and like in those games because they're not like high protected like Steam and stuff. Yeah, you can get hackers, but their back bans are pretty good. I got caught back in 2015 or 14. Modern Warfare 2 had an auto clicker on PC. Instantly got banned and stuff like that. But again, benefits for an Xbox or a PS4 is the mobility of them is you can just put them in your bag and just leave, and it's perfectly fine. You can take them on planes and stuff, and it's cool. With the computer, you know, you got to be a lot more safer because a lot of these parts will come off and will break. But overall, if you spend $500 on a computer over an Xbox, you'd probably be able to play more games on the computer, have higher frame rate than you would on an Xbox. But games are constantly updating and such. And so that computer might go outdated before your Xbox goes outdated. But besides that, when the Xbox goes outdated, you got to buy a new Xbox or a new PS4. With the computer, you don't have to. You can just update the graphics card, update thing. And so you're not spending $500 every single time or $1,000. A good computer basically is $1,000 to $2,000. An Xbox is like $600, but my computer, I've probably spent a solid grand on it, just overall, and I've had it for 4 years. And so if I were to buy an Xbox 360 and then an Xbox One, I'd be around a grand. And I don't really buy games, so I'm kind of set. I kind of just play CS:GO, but it's fun. And so the greatest thing about the Xbox players or the PS4 players saying that like the PC is not the superior one. Well, we kind of make all of your games. So like everything we have on PC is a lot better because there's no limitations to what we can put on the PC when there's limitations on Xbox. That's why PC games have a lot like more modded servers, more mods, stuff like that. Like you should see fucking Minecraft on PC compared to Minecraft on console. It's actually disgusting on how crazy it is. And so I just thought I would put my outlook right there real quick. Another thing about consoles that are really good is the consoles have like built-in, because like it's kind of like Windows, whatever. They have like their PS4 and their Xbox. I don't know what to really call them, but you guys have like your menus and stuff just for like gaming and stuff. So you can invite your friends and have parties and stuff. With PC, it's like it's all like external programs where it's like Skype, Steam. Steam is probably the main one because if you play any Steam games, you would know. I know there's Blizzard and stuff like that. Discord, TeamSpeak. That's mainly what people use. It's not just like built into their computer, or not yet, because Xbox, Microsoft is really changing. If you have a Microsoft computer, so if you have Windows, which you should have if you have a gaming computer, you're kind of like they're kind of incorporating it with the Xbox, and it's kind of cool. But other things to look out for when you have an Xbox is the red ring of death, overheating. Your room gets crazy hot. Like consoles make your room crazy hot, and it's actually mind-blowing to me. My PC is pretty quiet. It's not as loud as an Xbox, not as loud as PS4. It's a lot more cooler. I also play in a cool room though, so it doesn't have to do that much work, and I don't really play high intensity games. But it turns out like every game on Xbox is high intensity if we were to compare it to my computer. And the thing with the computer though is you can record, you can edit, you can do everything on a computer that you can't do on an Xbox or a PS4. And it's just amazing because like people that are trying to get into YouTubing, the first thing they do is they go buy a console or whatever, or they have a console. They go buy an external program, like not program, external device, because that's like the only way to actually get good recordings. Like the Xbox and PS4 recording, it's pretty bad. Like you got a minute. So they'll probably go buy an Elgato or an HD PVR or whatever new ones are out. And now they're spending $200 to $100 on this external program, and then they got to get a computer to edit everything on. And then so if they don't have a computer, they have to buy that. And they're probably going to go for a cheap $200 one, and they have to find an editing software. And if you don't know how to get Sunny Vegas for free, the illegal way, quote unquote, it's so out there. I don't even think it's illegal at this point. It's just known. Then you're spending money on that, or you're using Windows Live. And then they're probably going to have to invest into a microphone too. And I mean, people on PC have to invest into a microphone too. But like, we have better quality mics for our computers. And granted, you would be using your computer to record, so I'll give you guys that. But you're spending $200 on an Elgato. We're just going to go maximum price. Then you're spending $200 on a mic, so you're at $400. And let's say you bought that computer, say $200, $300. So now you're at like $700. And then plus your console, so let's say you have an Xbox One right when it came out. You are at, that's like, isn't it like 500 or is it 599, 600? We'll just go 500. And so now you're at $1,200. So you're spending $1,200 just to start this recording progress with all these external jumps and stuff. And when I first got my PC, what I started was I got a $200 mic, and then it was just $800. So I saved around $200 from the overall price, but I didn't have to buy an external program or anything. It was all on my computer, and I have Sunny Vegas for this reason. It's high quality, and I'm not jumping through. I'm not using an external. It's all done with like OBS or Shadow Play, because I have an NVIDIA graphics card now, and it's a lot easier to do. And the things with the desktop, it just has more availability. Like the USB ports on a desktop, I probably have like 10, 12 on mine. On the PS4, I have found 2. Actually only 2, and it actually upsets me. I know on Xbox there's like 5, but that's really good. But think about consoles as limiting you over a computer. But if you're not looking to record or anything, if you're just looking to enjoy yourself, I enjoy myself typically on PC more, because there's a lot more open games and they're a lot more fun in my eyes. But some people aren't a keyboard and mouse type, or they're not used to it and they're scared from it, and if they go get a console, what console would I recommend? Well, the majority of people have Xboxes, I believe. I know it's almost split, but like everyone at my school has an Xbox over a PS4. The PS4s are kind of rare, kind of not rare. But I also live in bumfuck Kansas, so like, don't take my word on it. But the difference between consoles and computers is what you're looking for it. If you're just looking for a gaming thing to just be a gaming thing, I would probably go with the console. Now just know you might have to reinvest into a console if all your friends move to a newer console that comes out. And those come out like every 3 to 4 years or 2 years. I have no clue, because I know they have an Xbox One X, a PS4 Pro, but I feel like those are just variations. And then so the next one's probably gonna be like some fucking dumb shit fucking name, Xbox 2 or whatever. But if you're looking for overall getting everything that you want, being able to work, being able to record, being able to edit, being able to play games, being able to do anything you want to do, I really recommend the desktop, because the desktops are just better. And these are my output on it. It's cheaper in the long run, depending on what you want to do. If it involves like working, recording, editing, just anything of that sort, I would go with the computer. And so yeah, that's it.